Hey, 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 everybody. Monica and Renee here on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. How's everybody doing? How you doing,
I'm
Renee?
doing great. I'm doing great. Weather's getting nicer, so I'm
Yes.
I'm pretty happy about that. So that's good. So
Yep.
today I'm excited. We're gonna cover something that I usually try to pick something that people have asked for recently, and I it's kind of related to everything we do. But if you, I always say that if you're launching a membership, it's always good to have another high ticket offer. Like maybe you might have a membership for 10, 15, 20, $30, but it's good to have another high ticket offer because some people want to pay you more. So this is a system that's been proven. It's been done before. I mean, a lot of people use it in the industry. So it's nothing new, but it is something that a lot of people don't know yet. So we wanted to cover this today. So it should be good. Take some notes, and I'll give you guys. Remember me, Monica, at the end to give some tips in terms of how to combine this with their membership as well. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'll add that. Yeah. So with that, let's get
All
rolling.
right. Yeah. So let me put this up here. It is episode 139. And as Renee said, he's going to talk about a way to really have this high end product that you can offer in addition to memberships and all of that. So we'll get to that. But let's make sure that those of you who are here with us today are, you're in the right place. And it's kind of like a guide that lets us know this is, you're a dream builder. You're part of our tribe. And if these things apply to you, then you're in the right place, right? So number one, I'm passionate about both the products or services I provide and the people I help. You're really doing what you love, what you know, and you're also helping people, and that's really giving you that passion and that drive. And you want to create this thing that you do that you love. You want to do it online and create an online business that's really going to let you live that desired lifestyle, making 10,000 or more a month, something that's stable, recurring. Some people are making a lot more than that, and allowing you to live that desired lifestyle and what you've built for yourself, ultimately to stop trading that time for money and having that exchange and living comfortably. You also want to build meaningful relationships and eventually lead a community to grow this business on social. You may not have that now, but you want to, the desire to do that, because ultimately you're going to want to reach more people. And on social and platforms like what we talk about each week here are great ways to do that and to really scale. And that's where you can expand and reach more people, and you can actually help more people and feel more satisfied. And you can do that without spending more time or having to duplicate yourself. So going back to that, stop trading time for money. And all of this will take a little bit of time and work. So you've got to be willing to put that in, understand that that's, it takes a little bit of time, it takes a little bit of work, but you're willing to do that because this is your dream business. And you want to be able to build something so you can experience lasting success, lasting lifetime of achievements and joys, but something that you can really hold on to, and not something you have to keep chasing or rebuilding, that's really giving you that fulfillment and ultimately that success that's long term. So if this sounds like you, awesome. We've got you in the right place. A way to achieve that, if you're a dream builder, we like to talk about what's called our Dream Builder Blueprint. And every week we kind of jump into a little piece of this with either our interview or our training topic. Even on the Q&As, always some aspect of this kind of guide. And at the bottom of this kind of ladder is the dream, which is the most important piece, the foundational piece. And that's designing your dream lifestyle and the business that's going to fund that. So get clear about what that is, because it's different for everyone. And we talk about different ways that people do that. Live streaming, maybe writing a book, memberships, courses, if you're a content creator. And then whatever that is in your business that you deliver, whatever your expertise is, your knowledge, what is it that you can promise and commit to deliver that are going to give results to an ideal client? So that's kind of two parts. Who's the ideal client, right? Who's the recipient of that change, that transformation that you can offer, that help? And what can you promise and commit to deliver so that that person does see results? So think about who that is and the results you can offer because of what your expertise is. And then knowing that, reach out to some people, some trusting prospects, people that you've maybe interacted with either online or in person that could benefit from what you have to offer, your knowledge, maybe your course, maybe having a session or a couple one-on-one sessions with you. But they need results and you want to help them get to point A to point B, and you believe that you can, reach out to those people, let them know, hey, I can help you with this. This is how, and invite them to take you up on your offer, be it a course, a membership, a coaching call, whatever that is. And in doing so, you're going to learn a few things and get some feedback. And this is going to allow you to do what a lot of people are looking to do in their business, and that's create systems, right? So that they can continue to deliver value and nurture either their prospects, their, the people in their free group, their current paying members, existing clients, potential clients, but a way to do that on a systematic and continuous basis and continue to deliver value and really nurture a group, a community. And you'll learn that by going in this order, because you'll get feedback in the invite stage on what's working and what's not. And that's going to really allow you to get to the real, the end of the result here is where you grow and expand and scale this thing, right? And then you're really 10xing it, because you're adding your attraction strategies, maybe some new products or tweaks to products or new income streams, or just in growing that maybe with an affiliate program. This is where you're going to start building on maybe some ads. But don't jump directly to that to try to grow it and expand it, get the word out if you haven't gone in this order, because doing it in this order, you'll learn, what works, what doesn't. You'll get some feedback. Is your pricing right? Maybe tweak your wording, maybe even come up with a different intro product, like a different lead generation giveaway, right? And it's not until you have something that works, something that people are willing to pay for, and something you have a nice systematic way to deliver, that we want you to jump into that growth stage. So I'll talk a little bit more about each of these different areas, or let you know where you can learn more about each of these areas and some more information. Today, we're going to talk about a really cool technique that Renee's going to talk about that's going to help you with this. And I'm going to switch it over to you if you're going to do your slides.
Yeah. Oh, I got to share. Forgot one step. Yeah, I think that's my screen. Good. I think. Yeah, complimentary session. So one way to encourage people a high ticket item is to run complimentary sessions. It doesn't always work for a low cost membership unless you really want to do this. I mean, if you want to do this and you're just getting started, don't have a lot of warm market, you have very few leads, you may want to do this. But normally this is done for when selling more high tiered offers. Things are, I don't know, maybe 500, 1,000, a few $1,000s a month or something, a little higher ticket like that. So this is a system, like I was saying earlier, I didn't make it up. It's been used a lot in the industry and it still works, but a lot of people may not be familiar with how to make this work for them. So I wanted to give you guys a little head start with this. And so let's get started. So the first thing is positioning before the session. So if you're going to offer a free complimentary session to somebody, you got to make sure they come into that session with the right mindset. And this is going to be really, really key. That's going to actually affect your closing ratio. So first way to do that, let's see, hold on a second. I think I was on the wrong screen. Sorry. Make sure that when you're offering this, they know that this session is a gift with real value. It is not a sales call. So if you plan to get on the phone with them simply to sell them your program, then this is not what we're talking about. You really have to provide them value. So if you want to schedule, I don't know, a 45-minute call, maybe the first 30 minutes are actually you helping them with part of their problem or their challenge, and the other 15 explain to them the other more advanced solutions that you have, which may be your high ticket offer. So this is very key. It is a gift. And what I would say is one way for them to actually appreciate that as a gift and know that there's some value behind it is to limit that opportunity for a select few. So you could say, hey, I'm only going to do this. I only have 3 openings this week, or I'm only doing 10 people in the next few weeks, and that's what it caps up. It's got to be some sort of limit to this. If it's wide open, fully available, then it will not be valued. It won't be seen as a true gift. So we really recommend you find some way to limit it so that they really feel, hey, this is an opportunity I need to take, and I have to value it and cherish it. The next point is to pre-qualify them before the session. There's different ways of doing this. One way obviously would be to have maybe some sort of lead magnet where they say, hey, I'm interested in XYZ. Then you can assume, hey, if they're interested in this small solution, they probably are a good lead. But another one is to have a form. I always tell people to have an application form where they fill up, where the session is not guaranteed. So you could say, hey, based on your questions, I'll know. Excuse me. Talking a lot today, running out of voice. Sorry about that. So based on these questions, we'll know if it makes sense to meet. And you could always send them an email saying, "Hey, you know what? I don't think we're a good fit for each other. I'm not sure if I'm the person to help you solve the kind of problem or challenge that you have. It might be better to look for someone else, or here's someone else that may be able to help you, and that'll save you some time. And but what's important is for you not just to not waste your time with calls that aren't really the type of client that you're looking for. It's also for them to know that, hey, they are the kind of client that you can help. So they're going to be in a much better mindset in terms of working with you, because you've already told them, hey, you know what? You crossed all the check boxes. You are the kind of person that I can help. So it puts them in a much better position to be more agreeable to actually buy or jump in on your high ticket offer. So it's very important. And if you want to do this, qualifying a form, we do, I believe, I don't remember what week it was, Monica, but it might have been more than a month ago, where we talked about how to understand what your avatar is and how to really understand. And I talk about journeys and qualifying an avatar, meaning, like, let's say you work with entrepreneurs, the level of entrepreneurship they are, if they're starting new or they're ultra successful, and where they're at in their journey. That's one kind of questions you can ask to figure that out on before you meet with them. Their level of frustration or pain that they're having with the problem they're having, their level of expertise. If you're a fitness person, are they a newbie? Or are they looking to compete in the next Mr. Olympia? Or I'm not sure what those are called, but if you are, you'll know. But so how far are they along? And those are the types of qualifying questions that I recommend that you ask in some sort of form. Google has forms for free. There's others like JotForm or SurveyMonkey. There's a ton of options out there for that to do that.
It was episode 134, defining your ideal client to deliver better
that's
results.
only 5 weeks. Yeah, it was about a month ago. Wow, nice. Yep. All right, so check 134 and you'll know, and that'll help you write the questions that will go on this form that you're going to use to pre-qualify those leads. And sometimes, you know what's great? It's if they're filling up the form, if you set it up correctly, and I give you I think I gave you a couple sample questions on that training, and they check the box and they're like, oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah, that's me. They're gonna really feel in the right place. So that's what it also does, that kind of almost unconsciously for them before they meet with you. The next thing is during the session. There's something that I call, this is probably the hardest part of this session, but if you know what you're doing, if you're an expert in your field, then you should be able to do this. It's something I call show your magic. Give them a small win. So what I would do in your place is figure out right away, based on the number of different problems that you can help them with, figure out where they're really struggling quickly, like in the first few minutes, and then help them with ideas on solving that problem. So that's where showing your magic comes in. And if they see that, if they can see, oh, that really helped, then that's going to make it a lot easier for them to say, yes, I want more of this, because you already showed them that, hey, you're not just somebody making some video online or with a good sales page. You actually can help them solve the problem. The better you do at this part of the session, the easier it is for them to jump in and work with you on your advanced offer. The other thing to think about is to be in this mindset of a two-way street. Obviously, they have to like you and have to like how you help them. And that's why you've shown your magic already at this point. But also, you have to like them. So this is where having some discipline makes sense. If someone's really not the right fit to be your client, then you have to be able to tell them and say, hey, I'm not sure I can help you with that kind of problem that you're having. So-and-so may be able to help you, or I'll try to look for somebody that's more fitted to what you're looking for. It's okay to tell them. And obviously, it's okay to tell them, you know what? I think you're the kind of person that I can help. And here's why. So that's very important. It is a two-way street. And it's important for you to tell them, even at the beginning of the session, say, look, I'm going to help you out as much as I can today. And then we're going to see if I'm a right fit for you, you're a right fit for me. And if it makes sense for both of us, they have to know that it's not all on you. It's also on them. It's not like you're quizzing them or testing them, but they do have to fit a certain type of person that you can help with. Because realistically, if they don't, then they shouldn't be working with you, right? So the next point is belief in themselves. This is probably, there's so many different things. I can go on for 2 hours on this, but I'm just giving you some of the most common things. A lot of the times, especially if you're doing some kind of coaching in whatever field, whether it's fitness or business or a number of different things, training their horse or their dog, is a lot of the times someone may actually tell you no, not so much because they don't believe that you can help them, but because they don't believe in themselves. So it's important during your session to make sure that if you lay out some goals and you say, hey, this is what my advanced program looks like and this is what we want to accomplish, is to ask them does that seem possible to you? Is that something you can do? You think, and if they say no, I don't, I have some doubts. It's important to address those doubts at that point, because if they don't believe in themselves, they're not going to sign up. Even though if you may think, hey, you know what? Yeah, I know with my help, they're definitely going to make it happen. They're going to transition from their point A to their point B, yada, yada. But if they don't believe it, they're not going to spend the money. And it makes sense, right? Why would I buy something I don't think I'm going to be successful with because I have my own doubts? So it's important to address those before you actually give them the question and tell them, hey, you know what? All right, let's get started. This is how we sign up for my program. Here's the link to sign up, yada, yada. Before you go there, it's just important to address as many of those issues as possible before the big yes that you're expecting at the end happens, to make it easier on you. I'll be honest with you. I hate selling. I've been selling since I was in college, which was a long time ago. Probably about, I'm going to age myself, about 20 years ago when I had my first sales gig, and I hated that. So one of the things I started doing is I'm going to address as many of the objections before they happen, before I even ask the final, hey, are you ready to get started kind of question. And that's not something I made up. That's just something that's been taught in sales along. But it's important to address that first. And it's also another tip I'm going to give you, and I got more coming, but is to try to get as many yeses as possible. I mean, I started with show your magic. That's a big, huge yes on their part if they can see that you're making a difference. And so when after you help them out, ask them, did this help you? Oh, yes. So that they're conscious about the fact that, hey, you are making a difference for them. So every little win, make sure that you're getting that yes, because it'll be easier to get that big yes at the end. It'll just seem a lot more natural. So a few more tips just to end with. I mean, this is a short one today, but okay, so okay, this is a little weird, but anyway, so it's interesting when you're selling a brand new program, unless you've been selling for years and you're super confident, a lot of the times you'll have doubts, and your doubts will dictate your ability to close. So if you're having some doubts and you feel like, oh, I'm not sure, we all have that at some point in time when we're selling a new program. Man, I'm not sure people will pay for this and yada, yada. So we'll start questioning yourself, and you'll play that mental game. If you start feeling that it's okay to charge $800 for your $1,000 program on that first sale, it's okay. I mean, it's better to give up a couple $100, but get a sale, because then your confidence level is going to go up, and you're going to be able to charge full price on the next call. It's also easier to say to that customer you're on the phone with, hey, you know what? I'm excited about you joining. I know this is a group coaching program. Joanne already joined, and this is a little bit about her. I think you guys are going to click as well. So it'll be easier for someone to say yes the second time if they already if they're not the first one, right? So it's okay to start low, and that's okay. I'm not saying this is perfect. I mean, if you're imperfect in sales, yeah, then by all means get full price. But it's okay to be a little scared and be a little worried. We're not perfect, and that's fine. And you know what? If someone gets a deal at the beginning, good for them, for you to get through that little initial phase. The other thing too is, if hey, I would love to have this person as a client for my high ticket offer, but I know if I ask them right now, they're going to say no. because I haven't shown enough of my magic, because we haven't worked through enough obstacles that they may be having. And I know I got 5 minutes to go before I need to jump on my next call. And I know if I ask right now, it's going to be a no. So it's almost like with a guy, you don't pop a question and ask someone to marry you if you're not 100% sure they're gonna say yes. Well, this is not getting married, but it is an important sale. So if you do, don't be afraid to book a second session. And I know anyone else is gonna tell you I'm crazy because you're wasting time, and they're right. But if you really want this person as a client, you think they'll be a great fit, they're gonna be an awesome case study. Why not take a risk and give them another session, especially if you're brand new. If you've been doing this for years and you have a lot of experience and a lot of confidence, then yeah, no, don't do that. But if you're haven't really sold at that price level or a new programs like the one you're selling now, then it's okay to do that. I'd say, hey, what's another session for me to get a customer that I really think I can make a difference for, and that I really think is going to be an awesome case study, and it's going to be a win-win all around. It's okay to do that initially. Eventually, you'll get super good, and you won't have to. But that's one thing you could do. What I would do is say, hey, you know what? I'd like to work with you a little further. I just want to make sure we're a good fit before we take the next step. I'd like to gift you another free session. They're not going to say no unless you really bombed it, which you probably didn't. So they're not going to say no to another free session. And give them some homework, because I'll tell you what, it already got them used to working with you if they have something to do before your next call. I mean, if you get on the next call and they haven't done any of their homework, then this person doesn't follow through, might not be a good client. So you could end it at that point. But the next thing I want to tell you is, yes, free sessions is an inefficient way to close sales. But it's the best way to do that initially, because you're at a stage, especially when you're first offering a program. And that's what we're really talking to right now. I mean, like I said, if you've been doing it for years, then great. But if you're not, here's why it makes sense. Because nothing is better at selling. No funnel, no perfect video, no perfect copy is as good as selling as you are on a live call with them or on a personal one-on-one call with them. So they're very effective. They're very inefficient, but it's also a chance for you to learn, hey, what questions are people asking? What doubts are they having in the process? And so forth, so that you can actually start automating some of this process and answering and covering some of these doubts, either through video or through a nurture process, so that this is more efficient. But right now, it's the best way to do it. Although I know it's not a very efficient way to do it. It's not a long-term plan, but it is a good plan to start. So I was saying, I think I was asking Monica to remind me, but I remembered, how do you work? You're like waiting, when is he done so I can say, how do you work this with membership? So a couple of things I want to add to this. Maybe I should edit the deck for next time we teach this, but if you're having a high ticket offer, you could always have a membership, a low ticket membership, like a $15, $20, $30, $40 membership as a downsell on these calls. So if someone's really not ready to jump on the next step, you could always say, you know what, if you're not sure yet, if you don't think you're ready for it, why don't you start with the membership? It's only $29 a month, and that'll get you, at least you'll start making some progress, so that when you're ready to work with me, you're further along, and we can move even faster. That's one way to do this. Not my favorite, because it's very dangerous to take it as a chicken exit, and not for them, but for you to not really do a good job at selling this and know, hey, I've always got that as my backup plan. But if you can be disciplined in knowing, hey, I'm really going to put my effort into really making a difference for them and helping them out so that they move forward, then yeah, that's you can't have 100% closing ratio as much as you can. And some people really aren't ready to commit, so it's a good backup plan to have that. You could also offer the membership first without having sessions, and then once they're a member, give them a free session to see if they'll go to the next level. So that would be one way to qualify them, is to see if they join the membership first, and then you can spend that session with them and see if they're ready to upgrade. So that's one way to combine it as an offer. We also have look up the hybrid membership. I think is that what did we call it, hybrid membership, Monica, or hybrid offer?
I can tell you right now. Give me like a few seconds.
Yeah. It's okay. Great. Perfect. So I think it was a hybrid offer, but anyway, it's been
How long
longer.
ago was it?
Probably 2 months, maybe 3 months.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's been a while.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. So in the hybrid offer, essentially is include one session with your membership. So everybody who signs up for your $30 membership, it wouldn't be $30. It'd be higher than that for the first month, gets a session with you. And that essentially is very similar to this complimentary session. You give them the time that you promised them, and you also offer them more. So it was
117. Yeah, it was
117.
5 months ago, almost exactly.
Oh, wow. It's been a while. So yeah, we had actually a few dog trainers. I had 22 dog trainers set up a hybrid. Is it offer or membership?
Membership.
Is a hybrid membership. Okay, got it.
Well,
yeah, so we had.
I think I pulled up my list.
117. All right, so look up for episode 1.
May 12th. Yes.
Look at episode May 12th, 117, and you'll have more about that. It's another way to combine this with a membership.
You can just go on the 22 Social page. The easiest way to explain it without like a direct link is just click on the videos tab. All of our videos are there. You can look at them in order by playlist. So that's the easy way to always find an old episode. They're always in order.
Exactly. So that's the tips I wanted to give you. I mean, obviously, I'm just giving you kind of the overview of it, but I think that's enough to kind of get you going. Hey, Sabrina.
I know. I've been seeing her in a while.
Yeah. Good to see you here. So anyway, I think that's it for today. Let's get the ball rolling. And you want to take over, Monica?
Yes. Okay. So let me... I got a little discombobulated here, but let's talk about, especially if you're new to 22 Social or just kind of need a refresher on how it all works and, how we can help here. All you need is a Facebook business page, which are free. And so, that's all you need. You don't need anything special. And they're easy to set up. They're manage. They're free. There's lots of cool things. You can use it as like your online hub. Some people... for a long time, a lot of people, I know a lot of clients of mine are using it like their blog. They use notes, right? Their forum is their group. And so it's like having a Facebook page and having just a presence on Facebook is really important these days, especially for business. And to take that up an extra notch, right? You can connect our custom apps to your page to create like mini web pages, landing pages, sign up pages, thank you pages, contest registration, enrollment for your membership. Basically, just any page you can think of to create like an online page, a website page for either free content, like a free download or a contest lineup, or paid content, like you're going to sell something or enroll in a membership for recurring payment. So all you need to do is connect that, and then you will get, each page will come with a link. We call it the Smart Link. So you're going to, with one button, install a new 22 Social app connected to your Facebook page, and it'll create an online page for you that at first looks like this, but you're going to want to make it your own. Customize it with and it's really easy. It's all drag and drop, and it's worked. If you can do it, edit a Word or Google Doc, you can edit this, and you can add videos, images, change the background color, change the font, add video courses or reels, or embed your Facebook posts or Google Calendar or forms and all kinds of stuff that you can do with all kinds of widgets and make it your own. And when you're ready to publish it, you just hit the publish button at the top and you share it online and invite people to come check out what you have. That link that you're going to get, it's at the very top. And I actually have a slide today that's going to show you exactly where that is. People ask that a lot. It's mobile ready, so it works on phones, tablets, and all that to send traffic to this little site you've created that lives online that's going to allow you, using the Facebook login, to collect and capture leads and payments and all kinds of cool stuff. So this is what I was talking about here at the top. People often ask, so I'm going to throw this in there. I'll clean it up a little bit more for future, but I wanted to throw this in today. When you're ready to publish it, to get it to look from that black and white with the orange buttons to your colored branded version, just slide the little publish notch at the top. And that link at the top is your smart link. You can also just click on the link to get it. So using your smart link, to use that and send traffic there, you could use it on Facebook, right? That's a great place to use it. Share it on your page, pin it to the top. It'll show up in the news feeds like this. But actually on your page, you can put it behind your call to action button, link to it in the description of all of your posts, maybe your cover photo, pictures like that. But you don't have to be limited just to Facebook. That link, like I said, is mobile accessible and all of that. Share it anywhere. In your Instagram bio, your YouTube video descriptions, on buttons on your website. You can text it, you can post it in groups, all kinds of stuff to send people to your creations, your offers. This example here is just a landing page for a membership. So lots of ideas, lots of things you could do. Let me kind of give you a few scenarios where you could restrict or protect your content using what we call the gate, that people will have to either log in or pay or register, whether free or paid, in order to get access. So there's 3 ways we do that. Free, with a free access, you don't have to pay, but you do have to log in or register. And this is for like giveaways, maybe downloads, contests, free groups, free webinars, anything you want them to register. They will click a button, and with their Facebook login, they are in. You can also put up a gate that charges a one-time payment for like a course, or to purchase an ebook or some other digital product, or to purchase time with you, either a one-on-one or something in a group like a masterclass or a paid webinar where they can purchase and book with you after payment. A lot of people are using the software for memberships, for recurring payments, memberships, Netflix your business. So recurring subscription payments where you can have a landing page that tells people about your membership, lets them know what the fee is, whether it's monthly, yearly. You can do a combination of payments. You can choose that and the amount and set it all up and have people join. So, and like I said, that's the most popular way people are using the software. Memberships are a great way to scale your business and reach more people. And if you're following that blueprint, really works well for most online businesses. So here's an overview, bird's eye view. If we were to share that smart link on Facebook, this is what it could potentially look like in the news feed to someone scrolling. They click, they're going to go to your page, and that's where they're going to sign up, register, pay, what have you, by clicking on the button there on the gate side. It's going to ask them to confirm who they are on Facebook. They'll click a button to continue that says yes, and this is their Facebook login. Makes it very easy for them with one button to say, yes, let me in. And then they have access. Once they've registered or enrolled, they will see what's on the other side, which is called your main side. So behind the gate, they can scroll through, read about what's included. If it's a free download, a button to that. If it's your group, it's a button to your group. If you're wanting to make this go viral, you can have a button in there that allows you to share with friends. We have some really cool features that allow you to track that and pick winners and do affiliate programs, referral programs. So lots of cool stuff, but they will have access to it. And now they're on the in so long as they're logged in with Facebook. You're collecting that Facebook profile, their name, their picture, the email, all of that stuff that comes with the profile. And it's all easily manageable on the back end for you in the Social Relationship Manager, SRM for short. Click that tab at the top and you'll see everyone that's gone through your gate, so to speak, everyone that's registered or enrolled. And for memberships, you get a little bit more information there because you have access to their payment profile if you need to verify that or adjust that for any reason, or just confirm that the person who is maybe wanting to join your group is the same person that paid you. There's no more like having to figure that out on your own. 22 Social acts as the glue between that, which is hands down my favorite feature with this running memberships. I can just click on a button here just to confirm who the person is on PayPal. And maybe I'm reconciling my taxes or something. I don't use it that much because we actually have this really cool other feature that makes this even easier, but it's there for you. It acts like the glue, which is really nice. That other feature I was talking about it's a free Chrome extension. It's a browser extension for Chrome browser that you can connect. If you have a 22 Social account, you just install that and you can connect that to your membership app or any app that is connected to a Facebook group. And what this does is you'll have this little icon of your extension in the corner and you launch that. And what it will do is on Facebook, it will turn the names of your members or potential members, maybe people wanting to join your group, their names will turn a different color based on where they fall in that SRM that I showed previously. So the SRM basically is everyone that's registered. In a membership, it's everyone who's enrolled and is paying you, or at any given time, right? So they may have that since canceled. And if they cancel, they'll cancel their payment. And then their name, if you use this extension, will turn red in the group. So in this example on the far left, you'll see Renee is red. He's no longer paid. It's time for me to boot him out of my group because he's red. Or maybe just follow up and see what the issue is. But it's really helpful on the member request tab too. And that's been helpful for me, is when somebody wants to join the group, I can tell just by the color of their name if they've paid already, or if they've been registered or enrolled, if they're in my SRM, and I could just let them in. And it makes it really easy. So I love that. I love a lot of the features, so many things like the contest thing, having a referral program, all of these bells and whistles and things that you can do with one single software. And these are the kinds of results that our members are getting. This is Will Irish's actual screenshot from his phone of just one of his products. And you can connect up to 15 of these per page if you wanted to. And that might actually change too. I'm not going to get into that too much, but we may lift that a little bit later in the future. But 15 is plenty on one page. And some of us have multiple pages, but this is just one of the many different programs that he's created. And he's having these kind of results in his inbox saying, you've got cash, right? You've got a new subscription, a new recurring payment. And that's really allowing him and allowing a lot of our members to live that desired lifestyle and live that dream business. So we want that for you. We want to continue to highlight our members and hear your success stories, maybe have you on a future session. So if you're curious about what to do and what's the first thing you should do, or at least what I should do next now that I have all this information, I would say find out where you are in your business so you know what the right step is, because it's different for everyone. So we have a Dream Builder self-assessment. It's completely free that you can take online, answer some questions. And what it will do is it will give you a customized action plan based on where you are on your own journey, and let you know what the right actions are to take at the right time for you, whether you're just learning, you're in the earn phase, or maybe you're ready to scale. So you can get all that, figure that all out, take that assessment at 22s.com/dream. And while you're there, you might want to check out the Dream Builder bundle. This is going to allow you to commit to your dream and save money. At 22s.com/dream, you're going to be able to check out the bundle that we've put together, which is the software and a Dream Builder blueprint course. So those steps that I talked about at the beginning, the dream, the invite, right, and growing and nurturing, there's a video course that goes over each one of those and allows you, depending on where you are in your business and what you need to do, allows you to go through and implement that and learn as you're earning. So you get the course and a year of the software bundled together, so you can implement everything you're learning in the course into your business and use the software and earn while you're learning, instead of having to wait and build and grow as you go. So that's an awesome package, awesome deal. It's called the Dream Builder Bundle. Check it out when you go to 22s.com/dream. Get your free assessment. Check out the bundle. You can also share this deal and this information, this free assessment, and invite people to join our weekly calls with a special share link, a referral link that you can use. And in doing so, you're going to increase your chances to actually win this bundle. So this bundle here, we give away every week, absolutely free, to one lucky winner. So let's find out who that is for today, for this week. Our winner is Becca McHaas from Park City, Utah. Yay! Congrats, Becca. You won our Dream Builder bundle. You get a year of 22 social, unlimited features, unlimited members, and the Dream Builder Blueprint course on us. Just message our page and we'll hit you up with your prize, get you all the details, and get that all worked out. Congratulations, Becca, but don't worry if it wasn't you. Next week, we'll have another winner, and you're always in to win. And you can increase your chances, learn more about that whole feature and all of that. If that went over your head, 22s.com/dream. And I think we've recently not too long ago, we did something on sweepstakes, and we talked about that feature, but really cool. So congratulations, Becca. Do we have any questions, Renee? Are we good?
No, I think we're good for now.
Renee.
So, but if you have any questions, awesome. You could. Yeah, you're more than welcome to post anything we covered today. You can post in our group, and I'll be happy to help you there as well.
Yeah, 22s.com/dream will also get you the link to get into the Facebook group. So it's just a simple, easy link to remember if you're not yet in the group. A great place to be. All right.
Correct. And I think we're good. Well, this is a quick one today. So we'll see you guys
All right, guys.
next week.
Bye. Take care.